U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Man, this one's going to be a good one. If there's any youngsters in the house, in the room, feel free to listen up. Like, really pay attention to this live because you're going to learn something here. What's up, Jay? Yeah, fam. So we have a heated exchange on a NYC bus that ended with a passenger tossing water on the bus driver. And that passenger learned the hard way that really wasn't a smart move. I mean, she effed around and found out. Yeah. The woman gave a whole lot of chances. So the backstory is where it started with the backstory is that the passenger was trying to get off the bus and she wanted to get off the bus in the front. First of all, the passenger and the driver was exchanged words. I don't know what that was over, but the passenger tried to go out the front door. The driver says, no, go out the back. The back door is open. You go out the back door. She said, "Lo, you wasting my time. Let me out right now. Let me off this mother." And the driver was adamant about her not going out that front door and going out the back. Why? Because she feared that the chick was going to try to hit her with something or throw something at her. And, as she exited the bus, once she got off the front, she figured she'd turn around and try to throw something at her, right? Well, come to find out, she was right in her suspicion, because when the girl finally decided to walk towards the back to exit, she turned and tossed some water on the driver. And that's when the driver got up and mopped the floor with her. I ain't got no problem with that. Youngsters, come on, man, you gotta have some respect. Do you know that if you keep waking up, you're gonna be old one day? One of these days, you're gonna be the person that you don't respect, and somebody is going to not respect you. There are gonna be youngsters that don't respect you, and you'll have nobody but yourself to blame because you are the generation that came before them. So that means your generation taught them how to treat their elders. Now, do you really want that responsibility? You really want that jacket? Yeah, man. Look, it's going to be up to the youngsters to really turn these things around, because the youngsters don't care about what nobody says except the youngsters. They don't care nothing about what people older than them. In fact, if you're 30, you old to them. Shit. Some of these youngsters think 25 is old. And I really do believe that that's why a lot of them be dying so early. They don't respect, but not all of them, but many of them, they don't respect the aging process. They don't respect it. They don't respect gray hairs and arthritis and stiff bones, weekly doctor appointments. They have zero respect for that. So a lot of them, they live very recklessly. And when you live that type of lifestyle where you do not care about what the future gonna bring, you living in the moment, if you don't see yourself in the future, you're probably not going to be in the future. If you don't see yourself 30, 40, 50 years old, 60, 70, you're probably not gonna live to be that old. You got to speak it into existence. Stop playing with folks. Everybody ain't playing. Boy, it's hard having a job where you got to deal with the public and you dealing with multiple personalities. You're dealing with people, total strangers. Being a bus driver, working at a fast food restaurant, that's a tough job already. So when you start messing with people, you got to understand, nowadays, only tough people will take those jobs. Think about what I'm saying. So you trying to judge them based on their profession. You looking down on them because they driving the bus. You looking down on them because they working fast food. You probably don't even have a job at all, but you looking down on the person that got the fast food job, or the person that's got the construction job, or the bus driver job, or the Uber job. You looking down. And so looking down come with that disrespect. And so you quick to talk down on people like that, not understanding that, man, it's a new day. It take a different type of person to say, okay, I'll take the job. I know what I got to deal with. I know I'm gonna have to deal with these people from the hood. Oh, shit, I'm from the hood. I know I'm gonna have to deal with some crackers. Well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm ready for that. Think about what I'm saying. I know I'm gonna have to deal with some people that just I'm gonna have to deal with the uncivilized mutts of the world. Oh, okay. Take a different kind of person. Sometimes you have people that say, man, I ain't worried about that. I come from that. So you jumping up there, you underestimating the person because they are working and they're disciplined and they're talking like they got some sense. And you think it's sweet. And you mess around, get your head knocked off like old girl got her head knocked. She beat her head in. Had her head like this and hitting her. Like cartoons. It was exciting to watch. I have to admit, I chuckled a bit. What's up, Isaac McQueen? Neil Motto. See, I'm gonna tell you something, fam. You see the way this, y'all see the way that they're doing me on this platform, right? Y'all know it's only 200 people on it. You know it should be at least a minimum 2,000-3,000, right? Minimum, right? But it's okay. This is why you can't get caught up. Like, you can't get caught up in this algorithm. You can't get caught up in underperforming videos and stuff like. You can't get caught up in all that kind of stuff. You got to know you got something. You just keep on pushing. It's a numbers game. So when you go out there and you make a video, and I'm talking about for the people, the content creators. You go out there and you make a video, and that video, let's say, ends up having 10,000 views. And that's impressive. You never had a video with 10,000 views. That's impressive. But the next video, so you like, oh yeah, man, it's going down. It's going down. I got it figured out. Then the next video you drop barely struggles to get 200 views, a lot of times that will knock the air out of a content creator. But you got to keep pushing because it's a numbers game. And if you got something that people want, they'll eventually find it. They'll eventually jump on it. So you got to keep pushing. You can't get caught up in these numbers. You got to respect your content, believe in your content, believe in the services that you're providing, and keep pushing. You cannot allow yourself to get deterred. See, so I know I got some strong content. The issue is this YouTube. I don't know what's going on with it. I really don't know why it's like that. Like why it's so. It's not me that's inconsistent. My content is consistent. It is this YouTube, is this platform that's inconsistent. It ain't me. Appreciate you, Farrah. Root Tahada. Hello, chat. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Yeah, so where is it? Whether it's 200 or 2,000, don't worry about it, fam. I'm gonna give it to you. Whether it's 200 or 2,000, I'm gonna give it to you. Is that Arctic? Artican? Artiquen? Artiquen? I don't know what you're trying to say there. What's up, County Harch? Mark Quit, what it do? You're just not joining, fam. So I was having a discussion about this youngster who was talking slick to the bus driver in New York City. Well, the bus driver took all she could take. She called the bus driver all kinds of names, primarily the B word. She just kept on calling. And she opened the door. And she, just going off, just going. And the bus driver was as patient as she could be until old girl threw the water on her. Bus driver parked that thing. Well, it was already parked. Bus driver got up, bam, put in a headlock, and beat her head in. It was exciting to watch. I did chuckle. I thought it was great entertainment. You know how when you see somebody asking for it, fam, and you be just like hoping that that person give it to him? That's what happened. I was hoping she gave it to her, hoping. Then she finally gave it to her, and I was like, yeah, that was good. God is good. God is good. Judge Dreads, what's up? I do not understand why people constantly try people who work in these jobs that have that pay low wages. If you work in a job that pay low wages, you probably already got a chip on your shoulder. Even if you're in the best spirits, you probably got a chip on your shoulder already because you got to work that job. But then you got people that come around and talk down and treat you like dirt because you're working these type of jobs. So, and oftentimes they forget that you come from where they come from. So they think it's sweet. Next thing you know, ding ding fries and shake. That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining the live. I might go one more. I think I got one more I got to cover. I got to look it up, do a little bit more research on it. But until then, fam, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.